What's good, YouTube? Nappy92 here, back again once again. Today we're for episode number 7 of our Pokemon Dark Rising Nuzlocke. In the last episode, which went up on Friday, we lost the first member of our squad in a very unfortunate manner. So if you missed on that, definitely make sure you go back and check it out. In today's episode, we're going to backtrack a teeny tiny bit because I forgot to do something. I actually remembered it before a lot of you guys spammed the comment section, but I already recorded the episodes, so shame on me. But either way, thank you for reminding me, and thank you, Nappy, for reminding me. Thank you, you're welcome, Nappy. Anyways, and then continue on to Atlantic City, I believe, is the next area. Atlantic City? Is that really what it is? I don't know. Either way, we got a lot of plans. If you guys are hyped for today's episode, and of course, I'm sure you support us private in the Nappy Nation, make sure to like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. Now, let's get a quick team recap for you guys, and I want to discuss a few things, because I did do some grinding. The last battle we had, we faced a trainer that had 2 level 30s. It was a rough time, so I figured it is only fair if I get my team up to level 30. So I might be a little higher than some other mons or some other trainers out here, but I think we'll be able to gauge that here in the start of today's episode. But up first, we have Melissa, the newest member of the squad. If I forget, you see, the only downside to, like, when I sit down to play Pokemon, I record it like 2 or 3 episodes at a time. So it's like, if I don't remember to do something, I know you guys are going to remind me in the comment section, like what we're going to backtrack to do today. But I'll also remember, and I'll be like, damn, I forgot to do that. They're going to mention it. God damn it. But either way, we have Melissa, our see you next Tuesday kind of gal here. Our Ferroseed, level 30 with Serious Nature with Rough Skin, rocking Metal Claw, Leech Seed, Rollout, and Curse. Then we have Gary, our Houndoom, Impish Nature with Early Bird, rocking Bite, Mud Slap, Heat Wave, and Nasty Plot. Up next, oh my god, we have Ignacio, our Gabite, Bold Nature level 30 with Sandvale, rocking Dragon Claw, Bite, Dig, and Sand Attack. You know what's aggravating about this controller? I've been complaining about it forever. I just need to get a new one. I keep forgetting. Is that the right button on the D-pad, it sticks too much. So like it'll double click right on the D-pad, but then down on the D-pad doesn't register. So I have to click it like 4 times before it goes through. It's really aggravating. But then we have Oliver, our level 30 Munna, Bashful Nature with Synchronized, rocking Psybeam, Swift, Dream Eater, and the newly acquired Thunder Wave. Now, I did have Yawn and Dream Eater on here because I figured for the moves that we have, why not run Dream Eater? Why not? It doesn't hurt. But now that I got rid of Yawn, Dream Eater's kind of useless. I just don't have anything else to teach it. But I figured in the long run, Thunder Wave would be more effective than Yawn because Thunder Wave acts instantly. Yawn is at least 2 turns. But knowing my luck, neither would matter because it's just how I am. Up next, we have Rochelle, our level 30 Girder, Naughty Nature with Guts, rocking Mach Punch, Bulk Up, Pound, and Rock Slide. And then last, but certainly not least, we have Magnolia, our level 30 Careful Nature Gyarados. Look at that. I clicked it once, and it goes through both panels. With Intimidate, rocking Dragon Pulse, Tackle, Bite, and Splash. Can't wait to get a better moveset on Magnolia. It's slowly but surely getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay, so first thing we need to do is I forgot to go into the cave that's in, we're going to have to just repel the fuck up and get through here. Where are my repels at? Hopefully 3 repels get me through here, because I haven't gone to a Pokemon Center since. This is the bastard that took Xander from us. Hopefully I can sell that star piece and that nugget. Look, what's going on, dog? Jesus Christ. But I can sell that star piece, and I think I have a nugget too, so I can get some more repels on the way back. I gotta remember which one. It's the one on the left. No, that repel better work. One more repel better work. One more repel better work. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Look at that. Just right. Just perfect. Okay, so I forgot to go through the cave that's behind Homeboy's house here. This cave right here. And like I said, I remembered it like when I was editing the episode when I first found it, and I completely left my thought space since then. But of course you guys are like, Nappy, go back to the cave, Nappy, go back to the cave, Nappy, go back to the cave, and I'm like, god damn it, I will go back to the cave, don't worry, you just don't know it yet. Oh, I have 2 moonstones, lit. I can still survive too. I have 2 moonstones, that's lit. I really don't want to buy any more potions, dude. Really don't want to buy any more potions. How many do we have? I mean, let me do the responsible thing. Firestone. I'm gonna buy one for GP. just for general purposes. I know I don't have a mon that can evolve with it right now, but I'm just gonna buy it for general purposes. Burning Heal we got. Escape Rope, I'm gonna snag 2 more of those. And Repels. Yeah. Give me 30 of them for right now. And potions, why not? Since we don't have anything else, there's no point in not having it. I'm ready for super potions, basically. I'm ready for super potions. But I'm glad we have a Moonstone because I did look up and find out that Oliver only evolves via Moonstone. So what I'm gonna do real quick, is I'm gonna look up Mana's moveset. But does it really matter? Because it's not an actual Mana in this game. It's a Mana that's been created, if that makes sense. So let's see here. Mana's moveset versus, yeah, because like it's not anything. No, Mana's moveset is not anything the same. So I mean Mana by level up learns Dream Eater at 41. Our Mana's already learned it, so I don't think it really matters in this game if I evolve Mana into Musharna or not. I mean, I guess the only thing I can look is to see if Musharna gets anything by level up. Since it's a stone evolution, it doesn't get anything by level up. So I don't know if that's the exact same way in this game. So do I need to wait for Mana to get like Psychic? When is Mana gonna get Calm Mind or Psychic? I mean, in Gen 7, I'm gonna look at Gen 5. It gets Psychic, it gets Calm Mind at 35 and Psychic at 37. So I'm gonna wait until then to evolve Mana. To evolve Oliver at least. 35 and 37. If it doesn't get either of them by then, I'm just gonna evolve it. Because I think one of the issues that we're having. It's so hot. There's no possible way to proceed any further. Do we really run all the way back here for that? Did we actually run all the way back here for it's so hot. There's no possible way to proceed any further. Get me the fuck out of here, dog. Get me the absolute fuck out of here. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm sick and tired. I'm so mad. I'm so mad we ran all the way back here for it's too hot. There's no way I could possibly proceed any further. Are you kidding me? Are you being serious? Yeah, it's a joke. I've been had. That's a fucking video game, dog. That's a fucking video game if I've ever seen one. It's so hot. There's no way I could possibly proceed any further. Get me the fuck out of here, dog. Frillish, I don't give a dick about you. Get me the fuck out of here, dog. What the fuck was that nonsense? I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm gonna wait and see what happens with the Moonstone before I evolve Mana. But that's what I was talking about. I think one of the issues, one of the reasons that the game is perceived as being as difficult as it is because we have a bunch of stage 1 mons like Melissa, Oliver. Those are basic mons. Melissa and Oliver are basic. We have Ignacio and Rochelle. You know, Gary, albeit he's fully evolved, Houndoom is really not all that. And Magnolia's moveset isn't really helping too much right now. Whereas we go up against and fight mons that are fully evolved and are big dicking us right back. So, that's the only downside. That's the only downside. I think I'm actually going to... What level does Pharaoh Seed evolve? That's the question. That's the real... We're asking the real hard-hitting questions here. What level does Pharaoh Seed evolve? Level 40. Oh. Okay, so we just need to keep Melissa alive for a little bit longer. I also need to share with you guys... Let's get Ignacio up front. I need to share with you guys the story of Melissa. And how she is a see you next Tuesday kind of gal. How she is a see you next Tuesday kind of gal. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hello. A punch of roaring ferocity, packed with destructive power. When the chips are down, Drain Punch is the ultimate attack. You agree, yes? Let me teach your Pokemon. A kick of brutal ferocity. Mega kick. Oh, hell no. Unless I can teach both of them. If I can't teach both of them, there's absolutely... Because move can only be learned once. I have the perfect Mon for it. Literally the perfect Pokemon for it. Which move should be forgotten? Pound! Get the fuck, Pound, get the fuck out, dog. Let me click bulk up twice and then drain punch. Misguided fool who trains only a silly kicking over there. Can I teach Mega Kick? Who can I teach Mega Kick to? Rochelle. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna teach it Mega Kick. I'm not gonna teach it Mega Kick. But I will change this moveset around. A teeny tiny tad bit. A teeny tiny tad bit. I will change it around. So anyways, Melissa is a see you next Tuesday kind of gal. Because I knew of Melissa in real life. It is true. It is factual. It's very satisfactual. I don't think I've ever told this story on YouTube before. You guys are getting an exclusive here on Dark Rising. Those of you guys that keep up with the series and keep watching, you get an exclusive here on Dark Rising. But back when I used to work at Sears, a lot of you guys know I used to work at Sears. What I haven't shared with anybody, maybe because I wouldn't say it's because I was ashamed of it. It's just, you know, you don't tend to highlight your flaws. That's the best way to put it. Like, I'm not necessarily ashamed of it because if I'm being 100% honest with you, as a human, as an adult, as a person, I've done much better in life since I've stopped working at Sears. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not necessarily ashamed of it. It's just, again, you don't generally tend to highlight your flaws. Hello? Atlantic Sewers. I'm worried. There's a boy in the sewers who claims he's investigating something. Hi, do you have a Growlithe? Want to trade it for my Vulpix? Nope. When people dump their items, they usually end up in our sewers. Atlantic City sewers are the cleanest in the region. No muck. Okay, so wait. Before I go through there, what's over here? Must eliminate all. What the? Is this Eon? He must be under Darugus' control. Must eliminate. It's time to wake up Eon. Let's go. Who the fuck is Eon? Who the fuck is Eon? Did he just try and use an electric move on me? I can't speed up. This is a trainer battle. What am I doing? Stupid fucking nappy. Stupid fucking nappy. This Jotan has Shadow Ball. My nigga, relax. Relax. You need to relax. So Eon is an electric type trainer. It's a yellow Faulkner. I don't know who the fuck Eon is. Or why we know him. He just said, is this Eon? We've never been introduced to Eon before. Who in the frick fuck is Eon? This nigga just thunderbolted me. He must be under stupid control. That's what he must be under. Fuck Darugus. Unless Darugus is stupid control. Eat skeet, Ignacio, do the damn thing, dog. Elekid, no. Dog, body this Elekid. Brick break, eat a dick. Oh, I'm paralyzed? Okay. That's the game we're playing? An Ampharos. See, I can go out to Melissa, but I bet you this Ampharos will have, like... It'll probably have Thunderbolt. I feel like Ignacio is still the best thing for me to have here. All I have is potions, dog. Fire Punch. Oh, it's a good thing I did not go out to Melissa. Holy shit. I swear to God, if I click dig... Dog, you have missed Iron Tail twice in a row. Oh my God. I was going to say, if I click dig and go underground and then get paralyzed turn 2, Ampharos has Hyper Beam. This is the craziest fucking Ampharos I've ever fucking seen, dog. What did he use? He has Iron Tail, Fire Punch, Hyper Beam. I'm guessing the last move is going to be Electric. Hold on, let me look real quick. Let me do a little bit of the exploratizing here. Hyper Beam is physical. We have 51 defense, 66 defense. I'm gonna go out to Rochelle. Iron Tail. My defense dropped. My defense is up. Well, we're landing Iron Tails now. That's the game we're playing? Bop! That's a +2 Drain Punch. Yeeter. Yeeter Skeeter. Come the fuck on with this static shit! I mean, I guess I'm Guts now. Yo, Mach Punch. Bop! +2 and Guts. Eat a dick. Rochelle's coming through, dog. Rochelle's coming through, dog. Eon, wake the fuck up. I don't know who the fuck you are, but wake the fuck up. What's going on? Where am I? So we automatically, that's situational awareness out the ass. He must be under Darugus' control. Holy shit. What happened? You're under a spell. A spell? You see, there's this monster who can control the minds of people willingly. I'm still trying to figure out the whole thing myself. Dot 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 dot. Ah, I see. My name is Eon, a gym leader in the Omni region. Huh, I already know that. Really? Yeah, I've watched some of your battles on Time. Oh, I see you must be a fan, huh? It's my first time here in the core region. Don't think I'll be coming back here after all this tragedy. I don't blame you. Well, young trainer, if you have time, you should travel to the Omni region and challenge the Omni League. Sounds like a good idea. I'll go there after this has been all figured out. Well, I guess I'll be seeing you? Nappy. Okay, I'll be seeing you, Nappy. Farewell. What was the point in all of that? Oh, it's Atlantic City. Hold on, I'm going back to... Oh, wait. If this is Atlantic City, can I go heal here? Because I want to go see the sewers. But I want to see if I can heal here. Is it safe to walk into town and heal? Are we safe? Eater skeeter, leader to leader. Anyways, Melissa, see you next Tuesday kind of gal. Like I said, originally, you know, you're not one to highlight your hold up. I know I keep starting the conversation and I don't continue it, but hold up. Yeet. You crashed us. Anyways, I feel like the only way I'm ever going to be able to do this, there's some grunts in Atlantic Path. I wonder what they're doing there. They said Ash is somewhere in the Atlantic Cape. There's been reports of people acting like zombies all over the region. I feel like the only way I'm ever going to be able to tell this story is if I just sit and tell it. I'm never going to be able to talk and do this at the same time. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Please. Yes, you sell super potions. Fuck yes. Give me super potions. They have a water stone. I'm going to buy a water stone too. Because why the fuck not? Oh, give me more super potions. Yes. 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 Okay, I'll save all these people for in just a minute. I want to go back to the Atlantic sewers. Okay, so Melissa is a see you next Tuesday kind of gal because she was someone that I used to know when I worked at Sears. And a lot of you guys know that I worked at Sears. And as I said, you know, I'm not necessarily embarrassed of what happened. Basically, I got fired from Sears. That's the TLDR, is I got fired. Whether it was just or not, you guys can decide at the end of this story. But like I said, you're never one to highlight your flaws. You know, the flawed part of me working at Sears is that I got fired. I don't really care about saying that because, like I said, since then, as a human, as an adult, as a person, you know, I've done much better for myself thanks to you guys. So I don't really care about sharing that. But Melissa was the store manager at Sears at the time that I worked there. And she was a see you next Tuesday kind of gal. And it's not like I really ever had an issue or a problem with Melissa. It's just she and I, for whatever reason, never got along. And like I said, it's not because like I was a fuck up or because like I was a badass or I was disrespectful or rude. It's just for whatever reason, I don't know if it was because she was trying to be like head honcho store manager or whatever. It was just like I could literally do no right in her eyes. Everything I did was wrong. Everything I did had one problem or issue or another. I was just a constant fuck up to her. To everybody else in the store, I was a hard worker. I did great work. I did an amazing job. But to Melissa, whenever I interacted with her, it was never positive. Never positive. There was one time I remember the store was empty. Like I was scheduled for like a Wednesday morning. Like it was like the one of 3 times I was ever scheduled for Wednesday morning. And I don't know if you know anything about department stores, specifically Sears, but a Wednesday is literally the deadest day of the week. Nobody is going to Sears on a Wednesday. But this little old lady came in. I worked in tools and lawn and garden, and that included like home etc. stuff. So like we sold like little AC fans and humidifiers, and this lady came in and she had a whole bunch of questions about humidifiers, and because it was Wednesday, they didn't have a whole bunch of people scheduled. So I helped out this lady. I got her a Shop Your Way rewards card. I signed her up for all this stuff. I carried the humidifier to the door for her. She called in the next day and told my manager, gave me this glowing review, and the manager, Melissa, was required. Melissa wasn't my manager. Melissa was the store manager. It was a store manager, then assistant store managers, and then you had shift leads. The old lady called my ASM, my assistant store manager for my area, and he contacted Melissa to let him know that we have this glowing review for one of our employees. And Melissa stood there, and it looked like it caused her physical agony, physical pain to sit there and smile and say, thank you for your hard work. You know, it was just one of those people. Like, I'm sure if you ever worked, you've been in the workplace, you've met people like this. Like, you have no real reason to dislike them other than the fact that you just don't click with them. Like, just every interaction goes wrong. So, like, to this day, I don't have anything particularly negative to say about Melissa. It's just her attitude and just all of her interactions just left a real bad taste in my mouth. So the whole see you next Tuesday kind of thing is just a joke. But the reason for that isn't just all the little individual things, but what ended up getting me fired was I was scheduled to come in and do the ad, which is like every Sunday they have a big sale at Sears. You have to come in and put signs up for things that are marked down. So I was scheduled to come in, and the way that works is an ASM has the keys to the store. So everyone that's scheduled to come in at like 5:30 a.m. is let in by an ASM. So by default, if the ASM is late, everybody else is late. That's just how it is, because it's all like you sign it on a computer, it's all automatic. And in turn, if the ASM is late and everyone else is late, then you have to file all this paperwork with HR and get your sign-in time redone, because you know it's done on a computer system which goes to a data bank at some headquarters or whatever. Like, it's not just a simple clock-in procedure. So one time, I think you got a maximum of 3 times to be late. I think I was probably late once on my own. Another time probably because of traffic or some shit. But there was one time where I was scheduled to come in and do the ad. And I came in on time. I showed up on time. And the ASM was late. So I probably had like 4 hours of sleep or some shit like that night. So I was there at 5:30 a.m. And their ASM was nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. All of us are standing outside. ASM's nowhere to be seen. So I go back and sit in my car, and while I'm sitting in my car, I fall asleep. Now keep in mind, we were supposed to clock in at 5:30 a.m. We all got back in our cars at like 5:50. Like, we'd waited 20 minutes at the door. Still no ASM. So I got back in my car, and by like 6:20, I fell asleep. Now 7:30 rolls around, and no one at the door. So I wake up and get out of my car and go to the door and knock on it. And lo and behold, who comes sauntering out of her office to open the door but Melissa. Because by that time, Melissa had shown up for her shift, and she unlocked the door for everyone. ASM, whoever it was, never showed up. So now at this point, Melissa opens the door and she says, "Oh wow, you're late." And I'm like, well, the ASM wasn't here. And like, I fell asleep in my car. I apologize. But I was here on time, and if the ASM would have opened the door, I would have been inside doing my job. But the ASM wasn't. So I don't know really what you want. And she's like, just go clock in. So I go clock in, and I do my job for the day. And like 2 weeks later, my ASM comes to me, and he's like, "I'm really sorry we have to do this, but that was your 3rd time being late, so we have to let you go." Like, they literally couldn't fire me for anything else. And that's why I said, like, you can make the decision whether or not it's my fault that I got fired because I fell asleep. But at the same time, the ASM should have been there to open the door. So it's like, the fact that I was late even to begin with wasn't my fault. So I don't think it should really matter whether I was late by 20 minutes or an hour and a half because I fell asleep in my car. Late was late, and it wasn't my fault that I was late. But that's just how Melissa is. Somebody had to get fired so Melissa could look big and bad, and it just ended up being me. So I was that. And I want you to know, I left that Sears and I have not been back. I have not stepped foot in that store since. Because who the fuck shops at Sears? Who the fuck shops at Sears? I think the only time in my life I've ever shopped at Sears is when I worked there. That was it. That was absolutely it. So that's why I said, like, I don't mind sharing the story of how I got fired, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. You guys decide. Was it my fault? Was it just? Is it one of those things where late is late, you're fired? Or is it one of those things where that should have been discussed and maybe not penalized for because it wasn't my fault that I was late to begin with? I feel like even if I would have had that conversation with her, she still wouldn't have cared. She still wouldn't have cared. You know, my role, because I love my job at Sears. I did. I loved what I did. It's just some of the people there were really aggravating, like Melissa. But what I did was I did a whole bunch of stock stuff. You know, I made sure the shelves were stocked. And, you know, I'm super OCD, so I loved it. I was in love with my job at the time. And what they had at Sears is a code 3, which means there are 3 or more people at the register in line. So we need someone to come help with the register so people aren't waiting. So in Tools and Lawn and Garden, you know, I was taught how to use the cash register. So if there's only 1 or 2 sales associates on duty, or if an ASM isn't there or a shift lead isn't there, you know, you can call code 3, and whether the wandering ASM, the roaming ASM who goes from department to department, or the MCAs, which what I was, can come and help at the register. So I was in the back stock room one day, and Melissa was walking by, and they called for code 3 in men's. Now keep in mind, I work at Tools and Lawn and Garden, which is upstairs by like the loading dock on this side of the store. Men's is downstairs by the front end of the mall down here. Literally the opposite side on a different level of the store. And she looked me dead in the eyes as I was stocking, doing my job. And she said, "Why didn't you answer the code 3 in men's?" And I said, "Because it's men's and I don't work there?" She said, "No. Next time they call for code 3, you should stop what you're doing and go there and answer it." And I was like, and of course, since she's the store manager, I'm just like, okay, all right, ma'am, you got it. And I told the other sales associates that were there, they were like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? It became a running joke to the point where it was like, there's a code 3 in JCPenney's, you should go answer that. And I'm like it's so stupid, because it's like, if I were to go answer the code 3 in men's, and they call for code 3 in tools, who's going to answer the code 3 in tools? It's my job to answer the code 3 in tools, so why the fuck would I go to men's? Either way, I told you I couldn't tell that story and play the game at the same time. I can't. Just can't. Anyways, didn't someone say there was like a little boy down here or some shit? Hello? What up, dog? It's some notes of the diagram. Wait, it says something about a team reforming. Team Rocket, Team Magma, Team Aqua, Team Galactic, and Team Plasma members have all been sighted in different locations around the world. These groups were thought to have been defeated and diminished. However, due to these recent sightings, only one can wonder if perhaps they are returning, or worse, forming together as one organization. Really? I can't read the other paper? Why does everyone want to battle in this game? Why? Hey, what are you doing down here? I thought I told everyone upstairs I'll be done in a minute. Sorry, I guess. Who are you and why are you down here? My name's Max. I'm from the Owen region. My dad's a gym leader there. I'm down here because I'm looking for clues to find the evil organizations. Excuse me. I hurt my mom. What evil organizations? There's a bunch of them. I think they're all forming together to create some huge empire to take over the world using Pokemon. While my sis was off doing contests in the Omni region and my dad training in the mountains, a group from the teams attacked my home looking for something. I was still a newbie trainer, so I couldn't do much against them. But now I've been training for several months, and I'm on a journey to stop their plans of world domination. Sounds like you're on an exciting adventure. Something like a movie. I guess. Hey, want a battle? Not to sound harsh, but you look kind of new too. Sure thing, Max. Let's do this. This nigga Max from the anime. This nigga has a level 37 Leafeon. Excuse you. Excuse you. X scissor, eat it. X dick. Leaf blade. Yeah, it does nothing. Literally, I don't do anything to it either. Leaf blade and X scissor. Can I go out to Gary? That does half. Doesn't X scissor have a chance to crit? I don't know. Leaf blade, you're an idiot. Oh, don't mud slap me, whore. Stop! Why do you have mud slap? Oh, I landed the heat wave. Oh, shit. Why the fuck do you have Mud Slap? What the fuck? Don't have a water type. Dwebble? Oh, I can't fight that. I can't fight that. He'll hit me with a rock move and blow me away. I'll miss this next heat wave and he'll blow me back. Dwebble. What can I do against a Dwebble? Rochelle, maybe? I might be able to bulk up. I can rock slide it. Stealth rock me, whore. I'm at +3. I missed. Come on, dog. Yeah. 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 Get that Dwebble out of here. A Ralts? Oh no. I gotta swap, dog. I gotta swap, dog. Gary, it's time, dog. Oh, Stealth Rock's up. A level 40 Ralts? Yo, let's not Calm Mind, dog. Let's not Calm Mind. Let's not do that. How about we not and just say we did? Level 40 fucking Ralts. I thought I was on par with level 30s. A Nose Pass. A Nose Pass. Oh, it's only level 32. Bop! Oh, you should have done that, dog. You should not have done that, dog. Bop! Guts boosted. Mach Punch. Bye-bye. Okay. I still got a long way to go, huh? Your team is crazy. Stop relying on that Ralt. First off, evolve that Ralts. Second off, stop relying on that goddamn Leafeon. That shit is ass. You're good for someone just starting out. You wouldn't stand a chance against my sis, though. I'll be done here soon. The people above won't have much longer until they can come down here for whatever reason. I think it's because there's hidden items down here that trainers drop from time to time. It's pretty hard to see them, but they're around here somewhere. Ha! Well, take care. Hope to see you again. Are there really hidden items down here? Where the fuck are the hidden items at? Do we have a dowsing machine? Do I got one of them? I don't think I got one of them. Hold up. First off, put this up here. Put that up there. Put that up there. Oh, I have a fucking balloon fossil. I forgot about that. Well, that was an interesting battle, to say the least. Today was an interesting episode, to say the most. We fought Max. We fought Eon. You guys got to hear the story of the See You Next Tuesday Melissa. And everything. And I think now is a good enough time to go wrap today's episode. And in the next episode, we will begin to explore Atlantic City. Motherfucking Atlantic City. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, and of course want to show you support as a proud one of the Nappy Nation, make sure to like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. And I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, I'm Audi5 Bajillion. Bye!